Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I've got another CraftOnline creative team video for you and I'm really excited. I was working on a completely different project for this, and this Stickmaster double-sided heat resistant tape was just looking at me and I was like, oh, I've got to do this instead. If you haven't seen my unboxing of my first lot of stuff from CraftOnline, I was trying to figure out what to do with this, and after that video went up I realized the perfect thing to do would be to make a mini to see if this survives my house in summer. If you've followed me for a while, you know that I made this little mini with Helmer acid-free glue back in April to see if that will hold up to a summer in my house, because every mini I've made before this with, I think I've used 3 different adhesives, has not survived a summer in my house. So what I realized I should do is I should make 2 more minis like this so that they're all exactly the same, and then I can do a comparison next year for you after summer. So I'm going to do a Halloween themed one with this heat resistant tape, and then I'll make a Christmas mini with the tape that I usually used, and that way we'll see how they turn out next year. But so this video is actually going to be the process of making the Halloween mini. I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please subscribe. It really helps to know that you enjoyed it enough to subscribe. And if you got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. So I will just get to work now, and so you'll be hearing some music and it will be sped up while I work. Hope you enjoy this video. Okay, the order of this video is going to be a little weird. I made the whole album. I'm really happy with how it turned out, but while I was decorating it, I kept thinking something was wrong. Now, I first learnt these techniques 4 years ago, and I last used them 6 months ago, and I was silly and I didn't double check that I was doing things where I was meant to, and I made a boo-boo in making this. So I'm just quickly redoing the base part of it, the first steps. You'll then be seeing me decorate this, and you'll see that my my spine and my cover are very different to what I do. So I've got that ready to go, one of the covers ready to show you how that works, and I've got my hidden hinge binding ready to go. Now I'm not going to explain to you how to make this, because I'm a big believer in, when I know where I got something from, linking to it and sending you that way so you can learn from them. So I learnt this from a lady called Kathy Orta. So yeah, that's something that's important to me, is if I know where I learnt something, telling you where I learnt it. You know, a lot of things, it happens that we learn something, we don't remember where we learnt it. We're inspired by something, we don't remember where we saw it, and that's fine. You know, that happens with all of us because our brain takes stuff in all the time. But this one I remember. So I want you to be able to go over there. So I get a 4th mini because of making a mistake, which is pretty cool. So this one I'm going to do Doctor Who themed, I think, so that my Christmas one, when I do it, is still made with the old tape that I used to use that was giving me issues, because I want to be able to have that easily remembered in my brain, if that makes any sense, so that I know which one is being made with which adhesive when I am making my comparison. So that is how that goes. See, that way or that way. And then what you would do, so I've already stuck it down on the paper. You'd normally have it a bit wider, but the paper I'm using is not wider. So maybe between the way I decorated the other one's cover and this one, you might find what suits you. See this narrow paper, and it's really thick, so it's not liking me. And then basically, before we fold this corner down, we're going to, this side down, I'm going to cut. And I will be definitely ordering myself a new bone folder. In case I've edited out the bit where I talk about it, I have misplaced my bone folder. So it's been quite interesting trying to score and burnish without a bone folder. That's why I should have cut that first. Okay. So you got a piece of tape here and a piece of tape here. I'm going to peel this off and put it down. I'm just going to line this up with that bit there, maybe a little bit over. So when you're putting the tape on your spine, you want to cover the whole area, top, bottom, and middle. I know the footage isn't showing that, but that's what you need to do, so it's really strong. Okay, so there is my cover all finished. That's the way I do it when I'm doing a really big album. I will film the Christmas one, and I will put that up so you can see the way I would normally do it for a small album, one that's small enough to get the cover out of a single 12 by 12 like this one is. Now the video is going to switch back to being the Halloween album, and you can see how I decorated the pages, added the pages in, and decorated the cover. So I hope you found this useful and enjoy what you're watching. When adding pages, put your tape on both sides of the flap and then just fit your page over it, get it lined up, and then press it down. Okay, so pages are in and the base of the cover is done. Now I need to actually cover it, and on the inside and the outside, which will make it a lot stronger. I really want to give this to my friend. It's perfect for her. The other minis I've made over the years have all given way where the binding adheres to the spine. So that's why I really want to see how these two versions, the Helmar glue version and this heat resistant tape, I want to see how they hold up over summer in this house. So I'm going to wait until after summer to give this to my friend, and I've realized I've put the gauze over the spot that I need to actually watch and monitor, so I'll have to look at it from the bottom, but that's fine. I'll just, because all I have to do is do this and it shows me. So I love how this turned out. Look how cute it is. It's so cute. I didn't get my tags quite right. They're all a bit different, but I kind of like that look for this particular one. And yeah, I love it. It's so cute. What I had in my head versus how it's turned out, it's so much better than what I had in my head. I love it. And I can't wait to see my friend's face when I give it to her. So I've put the gauze on because I thought that gauze was really cool, and some die cuts from my silhouette curio that I cut with my silhouette curio. I coloured this pumpkin with the Distress Oxide, and I used these gorgeous dimensional ghost stickers and this little bat, which I reinforce the adhesive of with the Quick Dry 450, because you know it's not going to be in a page protector. And I know this stuff all pokes up here, which means it's a risk that it's going to get damaged, but I think it just makes it so cute when it's going to be standing on a mantle. And yeah, it's just ready to have photos put in and journaling done, which will be at some point. I'm thinking I'll actually put photos in it for her, because we go to her place each year for, like, we pop in for trick-or-treating, because it's amazing what she does there. And I love this 6x6 pad, paper pad. It was just perfect. I just had to cut it to the width of my page, and then I had, you know, just enough to go around each page, which was great. I like to overlap them and then put a bit of trim to hide the seam. This one I didn't bother because it looks just fine, and I think a photo over that will hide it. This feels really Jack Skellington. I might have to do something Jack Skellington on there. I love the papers. They're not obviously Halloween. There's only a couple of like obvious Halloween ones. I just realised I've got this one upside down. Oh well, that's okay. I like how this came together. It's so cute. It sort of became a bit of a builder scene, and I love it. It makes me happy to play with and touch and look at. So let me know in the comments what you think of my little mini, and I'll let you know probably in March how these guys held up to summer in this house. I hope this has inspired you to create something and maybe think about upcycling something into a mini album. They're a lot of fun. And make sure you head to CraftOnline and check out all the awesome goodies that I ordered and all the other goodies they've got. Thank you for watching.